Thank you, Tina. I want to thank you all for sticking around. I know that a lot of you are already thinking about how long you have to drive home and all that, so I truly appreciate it. It started about a year ago when I stood on a similar stage at past District Governor Dean McHugh's conference, and it became a reality. Well, now it's becoming a reality that this year is almost over, and the District Governor year is not about me, it's about you. It's about all of you and your clubs and everything you do. It's about the journey that we as Rotarians take. I don't know if you put all the pieces together yet or if you had a chance to sit back and reflect, but this conference has been a journey. The journey started with Tom Cody, where he wanted us to know that we truly make a difference, that Rotary makes a difference not only in our own communities, but around the world. We then moved on to Marilyn Fitzgerald, where she said, you know what? We need to be sustainable. We need to do projects that will last long after Rotary has pulled out and empower the people to continue those projects. Don't tell them what they need, ask them what they need, and then help them become sustainable. It moved on to Brian King, where he said we need to be flexible. We need to make sure that we're going after the Rotarians and getting the people and asking them what they need. What kind of Rotary do they need? Let's not sit back on how Rotary's been over the past 100 years. Let's look at where Rotary's going to be over the next 20 to 50 years. And let's make sure that it exists not only for those people all over the world, but for our children and for our grandchildren. Let's make sure that Rotary is relevant for many years to come. Ina reminded us that our job is not done. We have to continue this fight because it's a plane ride away. It's 8 children so far this year that are afflicted simply because they did not get a drop of medicine. Now let me tell you, you already heard yesterday basically how we gave $5,100, and that with the Bill and Melinda Gates that turns into over $15,000. So we've helped approximately 30,000 children just from that donation yesterday. I want to show you how I want to share some different numbers with you this morning. I want to share with you how powerful our youth are. Our youth that simply went around painting our fingers purple, and I don't know if you noticed, but that purple came off, so I think they could hit us more than once. They raised $1,877.10. With the Bill and Melinda Gates match, that'll turn into $5,631.30. At approximately 50 cents per child to immunize them, they promised 11,263 children that they will never die or be afflicted from this disease. That's the power of Rotary. That's the power of our youth, and that's the future of Rotary, and we have to make sure that we finish this job, and Ina helped remind us about that. Mary Beth showed us how important Rotary is around the world and how Rotary has made this huge world that we used to have into such a small place because we have neighbors. Whether they're in Africa or whether they're here in the Dells, we're still neighbors, and Rotary brings us together. Shirley Grace reminded us that there's destiny. There's things that happen. In 2002, I moved from Chicago to Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. In 2003, I joined Prairie du Chien Rotary Club. No idea what Rotary was other than old guys planting flowers. And today I sit on the stage in front of you as a district governor, so proud of my organization. You never know where this journey is going to take you. I ask you to continue your journey, continue to step up where you can, continue to help those that need it, continue to look out there and say, how can I help you? We're Rotary. I got 1.2 million friends standing behind me, soon to be 1.3 million, and then after that 1.5 million. We're waiting for you. We're waiting to help you. What do you need? Because you know what? We may not know you, but damn it, we're Rotary and we love you. How can we help you? Please, please help me do that. For District 6250, I told you if you told your story, there are so many people out there that want to be a part of you. They just don't know we exist because we are our own best kept secret. That's a huge problem. So I promised my district, if you tell your story, they will join you. I'm proud to announce that as of Friday, our district was plus 72 members because we told our story. I want to personally thank my son Joseph, my daughter Samantha, and my wife Tina. You know, not only have they made so many sacrifices and not seen me at the dinner table or at home or all over the place because they knew Rotary was important. They didn't only tolerate it, but they joined me for the journey. My daughter was an exchange student. My son went to me with many visits, and my wife sat with me for 6 months behind the wheel. She drove me to 52 out of 62 of my meetings so that I can continue to work and run the business while she drove to all my meetings. That's a huge commitment, and I promise you, I could not be standing here without my family. So to the Ruskey family, thank you, and I love you. I want to thank you all for coming to this conference and making it special. I want to thank you, all the people that are on the committees, and you know, I've got my friend behind the stage, Bill Hole, who's the next district governor, that has made all this happen. You haven't seen him because he's behind the scenes guy. There's so many people to thank, everybody from Bob Spencer to the committee heads. Barb Sen, who has knocked out of the park what I had hoped this conference would be. She has done such a tremendous job. She's our conference chair, and thank you. So fellow Rotarians, I am asking you to do 3 things for me, and as long as you do them, I promise we will have a relevant Rotary for many years to come. Number 1, please, please, please tell your story and give other people the gift of Rotary. Number 2, continue to make a difference in everybody's lives that you can. You have no idea that donating that book to the library may be the one book that child ever gets read in their life. Maybe the inspiration that turns them into the next teacher, the next president, or the next great leader of Rotary. So please continue to make a difference. And number 3, please, please, please be the inspiration. Thank you all very much, and I'm going to introduce, thank you. I'm now going to bring out my friend and conference buddy, Jeff Reed, District Governor 6270.